All right, it is now time for the Week 1 Fantasy Show. We'll try to go through this kind of quickly because it is kind of later than I wanted to start. We're going to quickly start with before week one matchups. We've had three trades so far, kind of a smaller amount than I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more before week one, but there's only been three so far. So I'm not going to go over all the players and all the details that much because everybody can see them. But does anybody have any comments? Slaps, you are one of the people that have made trade. You just made it before the show. Any
hmm
comments about your trade at all? If you like it, who you like? Any comments? Did you rape Zombie?
Nah, it was a pretty fair trade to be honest.
Pretty
I
fair. Okay.
I I like Dawson Knox this year, and I also think that the Denver tight end is probably going to have a good year as well. This is rookie year, so
Okay.
I feel like getting
Alberto.
rid of George Kittle and
Okay.
DJ Moore
Alberto
for
is
a
Alberto is what, 3 years in the league golfer?
I think it was a rookie last year. I'm pretty sure they drafted him the year before. But they didn't have a quarterback, so who knows how good he is. Now they have one. But I mean,
sorry
the main
last
piece is you're getting CeeDee Lamb.
yeah.
I was surprised you're talking about
Anyway,
Dawson Knox. The main
no,
thing
no,
is you're
no.
getting
I
CeeDee
was more
Lamb.
meaning I was quite happy with getting rid of Kittle
Oh, okay.
with having that tight end to
Okay,
pick
yeah.
up,
I
even though I'm
think
getting
I like the
CD Lamb.
trade in your favor, but that's only because two of the guys you gave Zombie I don't really care for this year, in DJ Moore and Kittle. So I like some of the players you got. I don't know anything about Bateman. I don't know if Bateman's going to be good or not. He should be because he's now the top wide receiver there, but who knows with that offense if a wide receiver can be fantasy
Yeah,
relevant.
exactly.
Um,
He wasn't a main part of it though.
yeah.
He just
Yeah, he's like the final
is
piece you're
what it
getting. I get it. I
is.
get it. All right, Pussy, you've been pretty active as well, making a trade already this season. You traded away DeAndre Swift and got your boy Chubb and Keenan Allen and Kareem Hunt to go with Chubb, but you also gave up Michael Thomas with Swift and Jamal Williams. Any comments on that trade? You made a comment earlier in the chat that you were having some regret about giving away
Um,
Swift.
I would have done that trade 100% of the
Oh, look
time,
who's here.
You would have did
but
it or you wouldn't have.
I would have.
Hello.
It is a good trade for me.
Okay, okay.
But watching Hard Knocks today,
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift looked pretty good. So,
Oh. Oh, okay.
but that trade had to be done. It was an ass raping in my opinion, and
Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, welcome to the
I
party,
just had to
Zach.
do it.
Pussy was just saying how the trade he had with you was an ass raping for him. Any
Huh?
response to that?
Don't we have a bet that I will finish higher than him in the standings?
Yep,
Oh. Okay. So you're gonna
we
let
do.
that do the talking. Okay. All right, Zach. You've been the
Nope.
most active so far with
Hold
trades,
on, hold
making
on.
two. Huh.
Uh, in response to that, I lagged out a second.
Oh.
Pusa, don't we have a bet that
Yeah.
I
He
will
said
finish
we
higher
do.
than you in the standings?
Yes.
We
What
do.
is the amount of that bet?
$100.
Would you like to double it?
Oh.
Hmm.
Hurry up, pussy. Either decide
All
or.
right, it's a no. Let's keep going.
I will say no.
Oh, you
You
pussy.
fucking pussy. That's how you know the trade wasn't a fucking rape.
Okay.
Because if you thought you got raped, I would
All right.
be doubling my
So,
money
Zach,
right now.
like I said, you've been the most active so far with two trades already. I'm assuming, I mean, we already know you love the trade you made with me, based on you asking everybody their thoughts and hearing their thoughts praise you for the trade. And then obviously now you're saying you thought you raped pussy as well. So I seem to think you're saying you've raped two people so far this year in trades.
So if Pusa didn't fuck me over by taking Michael Thomas in the round that I was going to,
Oh,
I,
okay.
I probably wouldn't have made
Yep.
any trade.
See,
Oh,
for the audience out there, I raped Zach because I took a player ahead of him.
oh,
That's okay, Pusa. When I took
that was
Chubb
a
and
try.
Hunt, I was thinking of you too, buddy.
I mean, yeah, anybody that takes Nick Chubb is definitely thinking of pussy,
Yep, you know,
considering in
as soon
both
as I was
leagues
drafting
people have
that
taken
bum,
Chubb and then
I
traded
was
him
I
to
like,
you.
have a I
this
have a
guy is
small
not going to be
job
on
for
my team
Chubb.
for
What
a
can you
long
say?
time.
A small Chubb, yeah, you're right about that. Okay. All
Small
right,
job for
interesting.
Chubb.
All right, let's get into the week one preview of all the matchups. Like I said, we're gonna speed run this a little bit since it's late and we've started late, and we also have to get to
Bullshit.
the over unders.
Bullshit.
So starting with the first
Bullshit.
match. What is bullshit about it?
I think we should take our time.
No, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
take
I'm
our
No,
from
time.
like
let's keep
5,
going.
10
We're
minutes
gonna
from
go.
home.
We're gonna go. All right. First matchup is myself versus Bill. I have to play Bill week 1 in both leagues. So in this league, he's projected to beat me by 123 to 117. So about a 6-point margin. Some of his standouts he has obviously is Josh Allen this Thursday night. So he's probably going to get off to a good start on Thursday Night Football with Josh Allen. Obviously, Josh Allen last year, I had to play him like 4 fucking times because he was traded to multiple teams after I played them. So just another time I have to play him, and he usually fucks me every time. So I'm assuming I will be down by about 30 to start the season. He also has Joe Mixon, Courtland Sutton, Barkley, Godwin, who's questionable. He's coming off that injury. He just got his boot removed this past week, so we'll see if he's even anything relevant. I'm not too worried. And then Ayuk in his flex against the Bears. On my side, I have Prescott against Tampa on Sunday Night Football. The newly acquired DeAndre Swift from Zach. Mitchell, Debo, Pittman, and then Juju for the Chiefs. So I like some of my matchups for this week and my players. So obviously, I'm not going to be a pussy week 1 and say I'm not going to win. I think I will win, but I do think it'll be a close game. I think Bill's team's solid. I don't like his wide receivers, but I like his running backs and obviously his quarterback. All right, pussy, who's winning between me and Bill this week?
Oh fuck! Can you go to a different person?
What? Just say between me and Bill. It's not hard.
Hold on.
You don't have
Whose
to look
mic
at
is
it.
that?
I just literally told you.
Fucking dumbass.
Steroid cream. Bill's winning.
Zach, mute yourself when you're not talking, please.
Oh,
Bill is gonna win.
Okay,
Josh
Bill's
Allen.
gonna win. Josh Allen. All right. Cheese.
I think I go with Bill, but there's a lot of like new players and new situations, so it's a big learning week for both teams.
Okay.
I can
Slaps?
see, yeah, I go with Bill though.
Bill.
Go Bill.
Bill. Okay. Clean sweep for Bill. Zach.
You can
well,
you know.
this matchup may be one of the toughest matchups
Oh
the whole
jeez.
week.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tie.
Is this a
I
tie
do
right off the bat?
believe Bill's team is trash.
Oh. Okay.
I do believe Golfer did make his team a little bit better after that trade,
Okay.
especially since he did not trade me Gabe Davis.
Yep.
Golfer, hit me up. We can work out a deal for Gabe Davis.
Okay. Gabe Davis is on the bench right now, but he may get in the starting lineup this week, possibly to try to combat some of Josh Allen's points. That might be a change we make on Thursday, but okay. So you're saying I'm gonna win?
I guess. Yeah.
You guess.
You'll
Okay.
pull this one off.
Okay. All right. That's all. Hey, week 1, you just want to start 1-0 and pull out a win any way you can. All right. Moving on to the next matchup, we have a competitive one according to ESPN. Hunter versus Pook. I believe are these the top 2 teams projected by ESPN's rankings? I believe. So a good matchup to start.
Which
124
is a
for
pile
Pook
of shit.
versus 125.9 for Hunter. So a slight advantage for Hunter. He has obviously the 3rd pick overall, Jonathan Taylor, against Houston, which is a beautiful matchup. Pook passed on Jonathan Taylor to take Christian McCaffrey, so we'll see if Jonathan Taylor destroys Pook this week, or if he made the right move and McCaffrey does better than Taylor. Pook also has Lamar Jackson. Then his wide receivers, he has Marquise, Hollywood Brown, Speeder against the Chiefs, Christian Kirk against Washington, and Miles Sanders in his flex against Detroit. Decent matchup there. Hunter, Russell Wilson, Tyreek Hill, James Conner, Terry McLaurin, Josh Jacobs in the flex. Yeah, I think Pook is going to pull this one out in a close matchup. I think it's going to be lower scoring than what ESPN projects. I do like some of their players, but I don't think week 1 they're going to go off. I don't really care for Pook's wide receivers at all, but I didn't care for him last year, and he still won a lot of games. So we'll see, but I'm going to say Pook wins in a close one. Slaps.
I'm actually gonna say Hunter.
Hunter. Okay. Pussy.
I'm gonna say that USA wins World Cup will score the most points this week.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's a bold statement. So you think the likes of like Miles Sanders, Hollywood Brown, and Kirk are going to go off this week? 'Cause
Not
he's gonna-
saying I like his team,
Okay. You just
but I
think they're
do
going to
think he
pop
will
off one.
score the most points. And then that's going to lure the likes of Slaps, maybe a little Cheese, to go after half these fucking players because that's how they trade. They look at
Okay.
1 week and
Okay, that is some people do that in this league. Yep. The
so yeah, that's what's
the
going to
week
happen.
the aftermath of week 1 panic overreaction is definitely alive in this league. It always
Which
is
is
every year.
Uh-huh.
So,
that statement right there is
Yes.
Slaps' middle name.
overreaction. Okay, so slaps overreaction. Gotcha. All right. Let's see. Cheese.
Yep, Pook's winning.
Okay.
The Ravens are going to ass-rape the Jets,
Oh.
and
Okay.
Mark Andrews is going to score like 3 touchdowns. So
Wow. Okay. All right, and Zach.
Pook and Hunter.
Yep.
I like Hunter's team more than Pook's,
Okay. So Hunter's winning.
but
Oh.
Pook had some good matchups.
Yep.
So this one is going to be close. I feel like this one Hunter will pull off by 0.1 points.
Okay, so just avoids your tie. All right, interesting. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Zombie versus Zach. Another very, very close matchup according to ESPN. Zombie 120 projected to Zach's 119.7, so almost a tie in the projected. Zombie has Hurts against Detroit. Pretty good matchup there. Eckler, his boy, against the Raiders. He's also have A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, who he newly acquired, Kittle, who he newly acquired, and Dobbins. So all 3 players he acquired today from Slaps are all in the starting lineup for this week against Zach. I don't even know if Dobbins is going to play week 1. If he does, he has a good, decent matchup against the Jets, but I don't know if he's going to play. Last I seen, it wasn't looking good.
No, it's not looking positive.
Zach's side, he has Kyler Murray against the Chiefs. Henry, newly acquired from my team, against the Giants. Pretty good matchup there. His boys, Chase and Michael Thomas, against Pittsburgh and Atlanta. And then Devontae Smith and Goddard against that Detroit matchup. I am going to take Zach in week 1. I think I like his matchups against Detroit and Atlanta and the Giants for King Henry. So I think he gets off to a good start with those players, and I think that is all the points he needs. On Zombie's side, he has a good quarterback. I'm sure Hurts will get him 25 to 30. Eckler will probably do his thing, but I don't like the bottom half of Zombie's lineup this week. So I'm going to take Zach in a decently convincing 5 to 10 point win. Slaps.
I am also going to take Zach.
Okay. Cheese.
I'm taking Zach.
Okay. Pussy.
I am going to take team chasing W's
Wow.
this week.
Everybody for
And
Zach.
I
So
do think-
clean
I
sweep.
think this is going to be a close game, but
Okay.
Dobbins isn't going to play.
Yeah.
Because they're facing the fucking Jets, so I think Chasing W's is going to win.
Okay, so everybody's projecting you to win, Zach, this week against Zombie. Zach, are you? How bad are you beating Zombie this week?
So I just got off the soccer game.
Okay.
I have not seen the zombie trade yet at all.
Oh well,
I
he
really don't know what
acquired
it is.
he acquired DJ Moore, George Kittle, and J.K. Dobbins, and he gave up C.D. Lamb, Rashawn Bateman, and
Dang.
Dawson Knox.
Damn, who got Bateman?
Me.
Slaps.
Ooh,
So you're
Slaps,
not
I'll
facing
be hitting you
Bateman,
up.
C.D. Lamb, or Knox. Instead,
Slaps, I'll be hitting you up for Bateman.
you're okay.
So, at this soccer game I just had,
Yeah.
I was horrible. I was so bad.
Sounds like you've had some rough reffing games these past.
I almost got chased into the parking lot by the home team
Oh,
because I was that fucking dreadful and horrible.
wow.
Holy
This-
mono.
You know,
This
you
week
should really
one.
work, practice your
This
rough skills.
Week 1.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna
he wasn't
beat
playing. He was
Zombie's
repping.
ass so bad. It's going to make my ref job tonight look great.
Okay.
So, hold on here. Can we have a 30-second pause here?
Not
Did-
30
what,
seconds.
Were you a
but
linesman or you a center or what?
I
what
was
were
in the middle.
what? Ooh,
Oh,
so
God.
how many pens did you call?
How many pens didn't I call is the real question.
And what was the score of this game?
2-1, very
Oh.
close, high contested
Oh, well,
game.
that's why they were
Oh.
bitching so much.
But
Did the home
my
team
game
lose?
between Zombie will not be that close and
Oh,
contested. I'll tell you that
okay.
right now.
All right. So how many points are you beating them by?
So
Let's
I
see.
think what Zach is iterating is that he will not be reassigned or given any playoff games.
Whoa! First
Whoa.
game of the season. The first game of the high school season, per se.
So the home team lost, correct? Is that why they were chasing you down with pitchforks after the game?
Yes. And after
Close
Zombies
defeat.
lost to me,
Yeah.
his fans will be chasing. Wait a second. He doesn't have any fans. Good save, Zombie.
And he ain't chasing
getting
either because
chased.
he doesn't take steps. So I don't think you need to worry about that.
So
Alright.
I will be beating Zombie by
Okay.
a convincing 80 to 90 points.
Wow. Oh my God. That's a rape. Okay. That might be a little much. All right. Moving on to the next matchup, we have Tyler versus Pussy in another closely contested 116 to 117 score line. Obviously, Tyler has Patrick Mahomes. We're going to skip over his running backs because he barely has any. Cooper Kupp, T. Higgins, and Mike Evans all on his team. On Pussy's side, he has Tom Brady against the Cowboys. I don't know what to expect out of Tom Brady, another year older. Then Elliott and Chubb in his running backs. Deontay Johnson, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce, and DK Metcalf in the flex against Denver. I think this one, I'm going to go on the record and say this matchup will be the lowest scoring matchup of the week. I could see like a 105 to like 90 some score line in this one. And I think Pussy pulls out the slight dub. I think Keenan Allen and Deontay Johnson do okay. I don't really like Metcalf, and I don't know what to expect out of his running backs. But then on the other side, you don't have to do much to outscore Tyler's running backs. So I think they outscore him, and I think Pussy gets the slight dub. Cheese.
Yeah, Pusa. I don't like Tyler's team
Okay.
at all.
Okay. Slaps.
I am going to be going with Pusa on this one.
Okay. Zach. Zach, are you here?
Who's playing?
It's Tyler and Pussy.
Ooh. Pusa is going to get ass fucked worse
Oh my
than
God.
our trade.
Oh my God. Okay. Against Tyler? Really?
Yes.
So-
His
no.
running
So on
backs
Tyler's
get-
team, who is doing the ass
Fuck.
fucking?
Pusa.
Who's doing the
His-
ass fucking on Tyler's
his
team?
running backs will combine for about 8 points.
Is it going to be like Cup, Higgins, and Evans all go off for
Kupp.
like 30 points each?
Cup 80 points.
Okay. Okay. All right, so there's one for Tyler. Pussy, any response to that as well as your matchup this week against Tyler?
I feel like I'm gonna squeak out a win, like you said, but
Okay.
yeah, this is gonna be one of my slower weeks, I believe. But
Yeah.
I do think I have a good team.
Okay.
I need Brady to be Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna squeak out a win.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Moving on to the next matchup, we have Slaps versus Ernie. Slaps right now projected for about a 5-point win, 119 to 114. Slaps has Stafford against Buffalo on Thursday night to get it started. Cook and Antonio Gibson, Devontae Adams, and newly acquired CeeDee Lamb, Dawson Knox, and Jerry Jeudy. On Ernie's side, he has Herbert against the Raiders, Javonte Williams, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, Kyle Pitts, and Chris Olave in a starting lineup. I think this one has a potential to be a pretty high-scoring matchup, and I think it's going to be close. I like a lot of players on both of these teams. I do like the trade Slaps made today. I think it helps his team. I like CeeDee Lamb, and I like Knox. So I think Slaps in a close win is going to pull it off. I don't really like Gibson, but I don't care. I don't know what Clyde Edwards-Helaire are going to do, so I feel like they're kind of going to possibly offset each other there. And I like Adams and CD a little bit more than Jefferson and Waddle, so I am going to take Slaps in a close, high-scoring affair in this one. Let's see, Cheese.
This one will be close. But I don't really trust Ernie's running backs.
Really? Neither of them? Okay.
I mean, CE fumble and committee, Javante. I don't. It's not inspiring faith over there.
I don't know if it's going to be a committee, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, he also has Jalen Waddle. I don't know. He's
Jalen
overhyped.
Waddle.
Yeah, and Olave. We don't know what Olave is
Yeah.
yet.
That is true.
I forgot to even look at my.
That is a little
numbers
risky
say.
for Ernie, starting Chris Olave in the flex, not knowing exactly what we're going to get yet.
Slaps' team is a little more established.
Yep.
So I feel like at least for week 1, he's gonna come out on top.
Okay, fair enough. Pussy.
I mean, I couldn't be, me and then take fucking the guy that has that kind of team name.
Okay. So you're taking Ernie then.
I'm taking Tobin. Tobin to the
Okay.
win.
All right, interesting. Zach
It's my boy Ernie and who?
slaps.
Do we have any games after this?
Yes, we have one more.
I'll be taking my good friend Ernie.
Wow. Okay. All right, slaps. Are you getting a week 1 dub? Last year, what did you start? Like 0-5,
0-7.
0-6?
0-7.
0-7. So are you gonna get a week 1 dub to put all that chance to bed, or is Ernie beating you?
Week one dub is happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at Jerry Judy here, and I think with Russell Wilson going back to Seattle, he's gonna have a phenomenal game. Jerry
Okay.
Judy's gonna score like 25 points,
Wow. Okay.
and
Bold prediction
gonna
there, but
block-
it could happen.
yeah, me.
Okay. All right. Nice. All right, and then the final matchup of the week, we have Matt versus Cheese. ESPN has Cheese predicted to win by about 3 points, 116.9 to 120. Matt has Trey Lance, the rookie QB, starting against Chicago. Interesting. We don't know what to expect there, but it is Chicago, so it could be a decent matchup there. Kamara against Atlanta, Fournette, Mike Williams, Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet, and Cam Akers. So he's got 2 Chicago players in there, and Cam Akers at the flex. On Cheese's side, Burrow, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne against Washington should be decent. Diggs against the Rams on Thursday night to get him started. Cooks, Darren Waller, as long as he plays and is healthy, and Thielen in the flex. I am going to take Cheese to get a week 1 dub just like he did last year. I like his team a little bit better than Matt's. I think he's got from the bottom end, like around Cooks, Waller, Thielen. I like that combo a lot better than Mooney, Kmet, and Akers. So I think he gets a week 1 dub. I also like his running backs. I think he gets a pretty convincing about 10 to 15 point win here over Matt. I also don't know what to expect from Trey Lance, so that'll be a big question mark that we'll see what he does this week. Slaps, who's winning this one?
Yeah, Cheese.
Cheese, okay. Pussy.
Um,
What do the
I
numbers say?
like Sam to win.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Zach.
This
Uh-huh.
will be the tightest game all season.
Wow. Okay.
All
What does that mean?
How many games do we have this season? Like 100 and some between everybody?
Well, there's, what,
14
14 regular
games per
season
person?
weeks, and there's
12
6
teams.
matchups. There's
Well,
6 matchups every week, so...
84.
84 games.
Yep.
This will be ranked 1 out of 84 in tightness.
So does that mean a tie, or what does that mean?
Tighter than, let's see here. Well,
Who's
no, it
got a
wouldn't be
hot
tighter
mom?
than Zombie's mom's pussy because she's very loose.
Okay. Whoa.
So is
gonna
Ernie's
be,
mom.
It's going to be so tight that the score will be tied.
All right. So right off the back, week 1, we are projecting a tie. Interesting. All right. All right. All right, Cheese. Are you getting a dub, or are you gonna tie? Are you gonna lose?
I feel confident.
Okay. What does that mean?
I'm gonna win. I feel.
Okay.
Etienne is kind of a question mark, but the rest of the team is very solid,
Yep.
very consistent. Trey Lance is kind of risky. We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
But I'm predicting myself to win.
Let's see. Trey Lance is projected for 18 points right now. 18.7. So let's just call it 19. Real quickly, before we project some other over-unders, is Trey Lance getting over 19 points or under 19 points this week?
Is he playing?
He's playing Chicago, at Chicago. I'm gonna
I
say
think he gets
I'm gonna
over.
say he gets over just because of the matchup, but I don't think he gets over because of passing. He's just gonna get over because of rushing. it's pretty fitting Matt has this quarterback because it's going to be the running that gets him his points most likely, like Cam Newton used to be. Slaps, you think he's going over or under 19?
Wait, sorry, what was that? Apologies.
Trey Lance. Is he going to get
Under-
over 19 points or
under
under this
19.
week in his debut?
Under 19.
Under. Okay. Zach? Earth Zach?
Don't care.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.